Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is, of course, a new week, and that means we've got some new updates inbound for Warzone and Modern Warfare 3. And this upcoming week is kind of an interesting one because from a content standpoint, we actually have a lot going on, even though we're kind of in that seasonal lull. The period after a mid-season update drops usually is not full of any significant updates. We're kind of just waiting for the next season, in this case, season 5, to come up at the end of the month. But this upcoming week, we have new content updates. We got some gameplay changes scheduled, lots of things to be on the lookout for. First things first, and as always, when it comes to these weekly update preview videos, I try my best to go through and make sure we've covered all grounds when it comes to communication from Call of Duty, whether that be them previewing new updates or new fixes that are inbound, or if they've changed anything over the past couple of days. Now, COD updates in and of itself as an account hasn't posted in a couple of days. We did cover all the new patch notes and mini changes that went live a few days back, but it does seem like we did see a couple of additional things updated, at least on the Trellos, specifically the multiplayer one here. They have actually taken off everything from the global and multiplayer known issues. I can tell you right now, there are definitely issues that are global ones and some multiplayer specific ones, so they just haven't communicated those here. They are still looking into the Jack Thumper 656 kit not fully working in Modern Warfare Zombies, but then also in the resolved issues tab, we've had some things shifted over to this, and some of them we've covered in those previous mini patch update videos, like for instance the mutation mode not working correctly, but also they've now fixed issues with the Retro Warfare XP event. The XP targets were actually higher than intended, so if you've been grinding that the past couple of days, you might have realized that some of the XP thresholds there actually changed, and you might actually have some rewards that you previously didn't if you haven't played in a few days. Also, they did fully fix the Reclaimer 18 double kills camo challenge. They had initially just had a replacement challenge for that. I think it was collateral kills, but now that's been fully fixed, so if you're trying to get any mastery camos done on your Reclaimer 18, that should track as normal now. We do also have a bit more of a niche update from Sledgehammer courtesy of their Reddit. Someone did post on the MW3 subreddit saying that missile drones on emergency specifically are super buggy now, and they did reply saying it looks like the missile drone isn't behaving as expected on emergency. We'll work on fixing that, so we do have a fix inbound for that. Like I said, very niche issue. It's one streak on one map that seemingly has this issue, but they are going through and they are fixing that. Now, beyond the gameplay updates, the bug fixes, things of that nature, we've got a lot of updates inbound this week that pertain to content. So first up, we've actually got multiple different event updates inbound this week. So just in general, we are going to see an expansion update for the Altered Strain DNA event, just like the first half of the season with that DNA event. Every single week on Wednesday, we're going to see new tiers of this unlocked. So I'm sure as you're going through and you're playing and you're collecting the DNA strands right now, you're going to max out at a certain point, and then all the remaining rewards are going to say coming soon. That's because in the next couple of weeks, every Wednesday, a few more of those rewards are going to be unlocked and become achievable, and then you can go through, max out your DNA for those, and then wait for the next week, and that'll go all the way until July 24th when season 4 comes to a close. That last week just prior to that, all the rewards will be fully available, so we're going to see periodic updates for the Altered Strain event happening every single week. I'm not sure why they don't just release it all at once in case players don't have a ton of time to play on any specific week, and then they miss out potentially on getting some rewards there because they couldn't catch up in time. But it is what it is. That's kind of how they're approaching this event this season. We also do still have the continuation of the Retro Warfare event. As we saw in the Trello, they adjusted some of the XP thresholds, but initially the countdown timer was not correct on this thing. This is lasting another additional week, so you're going to have plenty of time if you're actively playing to go through and earn some of those rewards. Get that max blueprint. There is a camo that's available in there as well. That's a universal one, so you should have plenty of time to go through and get some XP there if you are consistently playing. And then on top of our two events sort of being extended and the updates to those, we're also going to see another new event end up dropping. This one, according to the Call of Duty blog, is called Vacation Squad. It's only going to be a week-long event though. It's starting on July 3rd and going until July 10th. And for this one, there are going to be 7 rewards. They say the beach is calling and Task Force 141 is headed off for summer vacation. Complete event challenges to earn tropical rewards. Don't forget the sunscreen. So based on this description, it does sound like it's going to be an actual event with specific challenges. It's not going to be XP based like Retro Warfare, for instance. I do think some of those are a bit more fun to actually partake in rather than just, hey, I got 100,000 XP and I did this and I got this emblem. You actually go through and you complete certain challenges, gives you a little bit more to do in game. I always do enjoy those events a little bit more. But yeah, we've got a lot of event updates happening this week for some reason. That's not all for the new content updates, and as we do continue the conversation here today, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, everything going on in COD is right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to guarantee you're up to date. And if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always appreciated, as it does really help the channel grow. Next up for content updates, obviously, we are in the middle of a season, so we're going to see a new week of weekly challenges drop. We're heading into week 6 here. And with this, we are also going to see a new Aftermarket Weapons update. This one is particularly interesting. We're going to be seeing the Jack Volk end up debuting according to the patch notes from the Season 4 Reloaded update. And this is going to be available on the KV Inhibitor and the KVD Enforcer, both of which have decent TTKs right now. The Enforcer especially is very good. But with this, they are describing it as a meticulously crafted stock and receiver modification that updates the weapon to fire a 2-round burst at minimal MOA dispersion, making every trigger pull count. So we're going to have two-round burst snipers in the game, the KV Inhibitor and the Enforcer. Pending if this doesn't alter the damage too much, especially on the Enforcer, this thing could be a pretty strong option for mid to long range gunfights. Very curious to see how that one's going to play out. But yeah, that'll be our week 6 challenge update and aftermarket part. And of course, that'll get you another tier of progress for that Season 4 Mastery Camo. And then in addition to that, courtesy of the menu updates, we also know that on Wednesday, we're going to see the next update for the Get High parkour map. This one's going to be Get Higher. And this one is especially cool because while it is introducing a new version of this parkour course, there's also a bunch of bonus rewards. There's actually going to be multiple animated camos that you can go through and unlock with this. According to some of the data mined info and some of the leaks out there, you're going to have to go through the course and find various different hidden coins. Once you go through and get those, it'll actually teleport you to a different map where you can play 6v6 TDM or something on it, and you'll end up getting some camos from that. For completing it, you'll get various different rewards. So as opposed to last time, which was just, hey, we have a parkour course, have some fun on it, you actually have more of an incentive to go through and play this one and actually replay this one if you're looking to get all of the rewards here. So I think that's pretty cool. It was a ton of fun last time, and I like it as sort of like a chill additional mode that's a nice break from playing, 6v6 or running around on shipment and dying to 90,000 different grenades within 5 minutes. So be on the lookout for that on Wednesday as well. Of course, alongside that, we will see a full playlist update for multiplayer on Wednesday, and then most likely a new playlist update for Warzone on Thursday. Unfortunately, they don't really go through and preview any of those Warzone playlists ahead of time. We just kind of have to wait and see, hey, are we going to have all squad sizes this week, or is duos going to be completely removed again, which is an unfortunate situation, but I guess it is what it is. That all being said, that is effectively everything we know about some of the upcoming updates here in Warzone and MW3. And that's going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on it. And of course, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button on your way out so you can guarantee you're always up to date with everything going on in COD. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.